Hey guys, if you liked the video, be sure to drop a like down there, drop a comment if you have any questions, and be sure to subscribe. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today it's Friday, December 20th. I'm just getting up to the farm. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock or so. Pat, Nathan, Brian, and Curtis are chopping right now, so they're gonna finish the bag, and then we're gonna be done with chopping for the year, hopefully by lunch. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna start the semi up and move corn. So to do that, I gotta raise the hood. With one arm, it's very difficult. Check oil. Oil's good. Get my hands all dirty. And then fire up the semi and let it warm up. It's actually not too bad out today. I'm not wearing my Carhartts for the first time in like 2 weeks. It's like 40 degrees right now. I think it's supposed to get the high of 50. I'm dressed for success. It actually feels nice to be able to walk around and I have the old Carhartts to deal with. I got the semi loading right now. So I'm gonna load it up and then bring it over next door to the harvest store. We can hold about 13 to 15,000 bushels in there. So I think we're about two-thirds to three-fifths full. So hopefully fill that up this morning. Then they'll finish filling up the bag. I just heard the Magnum 340 come in with the first chopping load of the day. All right, so semi's full. Next time, because the wind's blowing this way, next time I'm gonna pull in facing that way. That way I can literally just look in the truck and not get pelted with bees wings and flies and stuff. You guys might wonder how I'm wearing earplugs. Well, I hurt my ear the other day, but I didn't hurt it, but my ear's still ringing from a loud noise. So let's go over there and dump this. It's my first time dumping in the new leg. So you guys will experience it with me. This ain't gonna work. This is a real steep angle. I gotta back out and take a long way, loop around. That's better. I literally just pulled up the hill, backed around, got my trailer more in line. So now I should be good. Over the drive over. Let's go take a look. I haven't used this thing since this thing used to be our drive over there before we put in a permanent one. This is kind of interesting. It's been a while, but I'm set up, so I'm going to turn it on and get it rolling. What I'm watching for is an amp meter right here. Nathan said to run it between 26 and 27, so I'm basically just opening it up slowly. Right now it's at 26, 27, don't go any higher. Perfect, it's right between there. So that's what I'm using. I would just dump like this. Bring it up top and dump it in the harvest store. So we put this leg in 2 years ago. This is our newest leg. It's a Lambden, ballpark 70-foot leg. And what we envision this being is, our bean storage area. So what we'll have right now is, we just have this leg hooked up to our Blue Harvest Store, which for those of you guys who don't know, it's Harvest Store is a company, it's a silo. So when you hear me say Harvest Store, this is what I'm referring to. Kind of see it says it right up there. So basically there's 3 bins around here. There's that bin and then 2 more on the other side. And then we're eventually gonna put our wet bin over there. We're gonna bring that bin over here as well. We're gonna get all 4 of these tied up into that leg. And we envision this being our bean hub. So every time we harvest beans, we're gonna stick them all in here, which that basically means it's easy to unload. It's already in a leg. We have a drive over ready for it. That's what we envision in the next 5 years. Those guys don't know, this is a Suka drive over. This used to be, like I said, our main one before we got a permanent one. And all it is, it's portable. These ramps fold up. You can bring a wagon up here. All you gotta do is lift up this. You can dump your wagon. You can kind of see this is how it runs. It's got a conveyor on top, it goes like this, and on the bottom it goes like that. So when the gravity forward, it bring up the slope and then the base of the leg. A lot of rambling, but that's how this thing works. All right, I need to climb the silo. First time ever doing this, so I need to climb it and see how full we are. Woo! I need to put this away so I don't fall. Made it. Woo! High up here. There's our wagon just going away. There's our bin site. Coolest thing is I'm even with the hill over there, so Just shows the elevation change. There's our leg. Oh man, my truck's getting all dirty. Darn it. Oh well, that's the course to hard. Just filling up my truck right now. You got a cross auger in the bin, dump this load out auger, dump it into my truck. And it's going over to the next door for it. Hey, we're back. So now I'm dumping the drive over, so it's coming out the semi, into the drive over, into the leg, all the way up top and into the harvest store. Right now there's 4 rings left at the end of my semi, so there's probably going to be basically about a ring per 1,000 bushels, about what it ends up being. You can kind of see we get an indicator light all the way up top, so we know when we're just about full. So that's handy. Sometimes it sucks being a trucker because you just twiddle your thumbs a lot. Like moving corn, I hate moving corn. I cannot wait for the day that we put over there. But until that day, we move corn. Woo! Now, being the trucker, you're always sitting there waiting, or you're sitting there driving. The driving part's fun, but the waiting part is not as fun. But it's all part of the job. It's needed, and that's all I can consider going on. What, bale? Look like I spilled a touch. Can't have that now, can we? Clean it up. Just about done. I'm just sitting here watching the grain flow, watching the amp meter. Fun fact, how we unload this, we used to unload this out of this little 6-inch auger here, but it's really slow, so the last couple years what we've been doing is sticking the vacuum right into this hole. You can see there's a big old tube in there, down the center with holes in there, so that way it doesn't flow out the side here, but we can leave it exposed and just stick our vacuum in there and suck it out into a truck. I'm thinking 2 more loads will get it. We'll at least get close. Alrighty guys, I'm not showing much of this because it's literally the same thing over and over. I got 1 more load left, I'm thinking. Fill this harvest store up. But in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is, I see our bean head in here. I'm in the shed right next to it. It's an old Massey round bale, I believe it's a 1560. A couple gravity wagons, our old vacs in there. And here's our 20-foot bean head that we need to upgrade. And a lot of old tires. I'll explore some of our old buildings sometimes. What do you guys think? You guys want to see some of the old stuff that's around here? I'm kind of interested. There's something just oddly satisfying about watching something fill up and then sink down. Like I can watch this all day for some reason. Weird? Well, I know that, but what do you guys think? All right, I'm gonna climb again because I want to see if I can bring another full truck over. I should be able to. This will at least give me a gauge because I don't want to bring a full truck over. If I can only fit half a truck, then I'll have half a truck of dry corn I won't know what to do with. Can't have that. Up we go. There goes a fire truck. So Nathan just called it an accident. Apparently, two guys going south. One guy was turning left on the gravel. That guy wasn't paying attention or on their phone and smacked right into him. There's a fire truck there. Oh yeah. Comes another fire truck. Alrighty guys, just got done with dinner. It was delicious. We had roast, potatoes, peas. We always have a meat, potatoes, and a vegetable. Always. So start this truck back up and start filling it up out of the truck dump. Alrighty, so Nathan, Curtis, and his friend Riley are gonna go shred, rake, and bale corn stalks. Hopefully this will be the last day we're doing that. We've made about 400 so far, so we get another 150. We'll call it a year. Pat, Bun, we're gonna go down and start combining. I'm gonna run truck for them once I get the silo full, and Brian's gonna do chores. He's got probably all after. And that wreck just went by. Ugh, that was bad. I turned the leg on. Turn the drive over on. Start dumping. Alright, did you guys know, because I didn't know this, but we actually have a drive over conveyor that we bought when we built the leg over there. It's literally just sitting in the shed over there. It's the exact same type of conveyor that we have for our main drive over deck. We bought one for here. So that's gonna be kind of nice in a couple years. Once the crane guys come here, we'll get this whole place set up over here. This is actually a really nice bin site for beans here. So that green drive over conveyor will be for sale. It's a nice conveyor. It probably won't be for like another year or so though. Alright, loading up again. Hopefully it'll be my last full semi that I do. And hopefully the indicator comes on at that back hopper. I don't think it will. I think I'll have to empty this all out and the indicator will just turn on at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the indicator turns on, and then I'm just going to run for another 3 more minutes and call it good. On the bright side, at least the vac acts as a decent backrest as I'm just watching and waiting. Alright, the indicator light just flipped. It's tough for you guys to see, but basically went from black to yellow. So I only got probably 3 or 4 more minutes before I gotta shut this down. So let's go see how much we got left and shut her down. So the silo's full. Bad news is they were both waiting on me. Looks like I should have been done about 5 minutes sooner, but yeah, that's alright. Cool thing is though, is I'm gonna get the drone up in the air soon. We're baling stocks in this field too. We got 5 tractors going. Grain cart, combine, baler, shredder, and rake. It's pretty sweet. Whee, that's a full load. I need to get the wheel weights back on there. Alrighty, so Bun's dumping on me right now. He's got to get 1 more dump and then I'll be full. Nathan's right there in the rake. Curtis is all the way in the back baling. And then Curtis's friend Riley is right there. A lot going on here. Curtis is baling. The rake is down there. Shredder and the combine grain cart. Let's watch this baler go. I would have thought I'd got a bale by now. Here we go. I hear it's wrapping. There we go. Perfect. And there's your bale. Nice, tightly packed corn stover bale. And there we go. That's our process. We shred the stalks so the baler teeth don't get destroyed. And Nathan rakes them up and Curtis bales them. That's what we end up with. Nice, neat corn stalk bales that our cattle are gonna love. Here comes my Uncle Bun. Now we're gonna get loaded up, head back and dump it and get back here. Only have probably about 5 more acres left here, but this stuff is wet. Still 27% at almost Christmas. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. There's the neighbor making corn stalk bales, and us right behind him. Alrighty, dumping this first load. The dryer is off right now. I'm gonna climb the wet bed and see how full it is. I don't think it's very full. We shall see. It is pretty much coned down because it's right above here. So it's probably a little bit in there, but I don't know if I want to start the dryer or not. I'm gonna call them and ask. And yes, you guys are probably wondering, but yes, this wet bin is crinkled. It's been like that for about 1.5 years now. It's still working. One thing I'm noticing about the 2588 is there's a lot more cob in its tank than the 7088. Look at that. The 7088 doesn't have that. I don't know why. I haven't been in either combines this year to actually run them, so I really can't help it much, but I told Pat, let's see what he does about it. I gotta go rev a basketball game here at 6, so I gotta take off here shortly. The big difference between this drive over and that one over there is this one has a little 50 bushel pit, which meters it into this leg. That way I can't overfeed it. Where the other one, if I open it up too much, I'll overfeed the leg and I'll probably stall it out. So that's what's nice about this drive over, is I can never stall out that wet leg. Alrighty guys, enjoy some drone footage. Alrighty, so I'm not doing this late at night, so we'll see how many times I yawn, but I think I yawn because, you know, I just breathe too much when I talk, and that's just what. So anyway, so this is the field. I got here just a little bit too late. Pat literally just finished up combining the field. So you can kind of see him just throwing his hazards and beacon lights on, and he is just taking off. We got another field that's like 5 miles south of here that he was going to. So it was pretty wet. It was a little down, so he wasn't gonna get very far in it tonight. So I wasn't gonna head down there. But anyway, so I got the drone up in the air just a little bit too late to see him combining. But we still had 5 tractors in this field at this point when I had it up. And then he just left. So there's Pat's house off in the distance. We're not too far away from home, only a couple miles. But what we were doing is, this corn was really wet. It did not black layer. So what we ended up doing is we were going to actually bale corn stalks on just about this entire field. And that's what we were doing. We were combining, running grain cart. Curtis's friend was shredding right there on the right tractor. Curtis is baling on the left, and Nathan you just saw drive by a little bit later with the rake in the 1066. So the vehicles we got in here is the 2588 combine, the T8050 with the Brent 882 grain cart. You can see Curtis right there in the Maxim 190 with the Case RB 565 round baler. It's brand new, 2019. We have the New Holland T7210 on the shredder, which is out of screen right now. And then Nathan was running the 1066 turbo day cab with the Kuhn speed rake, a 6-wheel, I believe. 5 or 6 wheel, I think 6-wheel. So anyway, yeah, we were making corn stalk bales. Our goal every year is to make about 500 to 600 corn stalk bales, fodder bales, tater tots, whatever you want to call them. We call them corn stalk bales around us. So we make those, and the reason that we make them is because cattle absolutely love these things. It makes good bedding for us. It's free. All we're doing is just taking a little bit more nutrients that we just put on an extra fertilizer next year. So it's not hurting the soil. We make sure that via soil testing. Kind of see it was a tater tot rolling out. I don't know. I've never called them tater tots before, but someone commented that's what he calls them, and I actually really like that. So but anyway, so we try to make 500 to 600 every year because we go through about 4 per week per cattle shed. So you go through quite a lot throughout the year just because cattle love to bed on them. We like to give them fresh bedding every week because we care about our cattle and we care about how their living conditions and everything. And plus, there's a little extra food. It's kind of like a treat when we bed cattle. They absolutely love it. So, but anyway, that's what we end up baling. But the reason we're baling this field, or almost this entire field, as I mentioned before, is because this field actually did not black layer. I don't know what the deal was with it. There's a minor yawn. Sorry about that. I don't know what the deal was with it, but it just did not black layer. I mean, we tried picking it a little while ago, or like almost a month ago, and it was 33 to 35% corn. It was not good. So we let it dry down a little ways, and that's why we chopped everything we could off of it. We finished chopping in this field, and we were going to pick the rest, which only ended up being like 2 semi-loads. So it's going to be a little bit extra fines there and not a very good test weight, but we figure we'll blend it off and it won't be too bad. So anyway, everyone's done shredding. Everyone's done in here except for Curtis right now. Like I said, I hit the tail end. So let's go ahead and jump right back to the video as you get a nice pan of my truck. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that drone footage. Just missed golden hour. The clouds are blocking it, but oh well. It was pretty nice today. It was like a high of 45 or so, and it was just starting to get tacky out. So tomorrow is going to be real sticky. But I'm gonna head back to the farm, start dumping this, and I'm gonna take off because I got a game I gotta go to. While this thing is dumping and semi-overflowing, I'm gonna go grab my stuff and throw it in my car so I'm ready to go. Alrighty guys, I'm heading out for the night. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is probably the second to last harvest video you'll have. I'll explain why on the last one. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now.